Let's see if my lashes stay on this time.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, but if you're new, my name is Michelle McDaniel. I'm a personal trainer, a proud mother of a pup and a chihuahua, a past theater nerd gone grown-up cosplayer, and this is my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you, where I share my thoughts that will probably offend at least one person. Are you gonna be the lucky girl or boy today? We will see. By the way, I know I promised a Brittany Dawn video by now, but it's about 20 minutes long and I have absolutely no motivation to edit a 20-minute video. My hands, man, so it'll be out when I get it out. Just subscribe to the channel and wait, okay? Right there. Do it. Well, down there. Do it. Please, of course, we have manners. Today, we are talking about a fat phobic trader who's calling his clients fat.
Dude, put that thing away. They're like children here.
He is promoting eating disorders. And most importantly, he ain't body positive, which in 2021 is very popular to do. So if you're not, you are a bad person. The post that we will be looking at was made by Phil_Viz. It says DM for coaching. He's got a little heart and ring next to Fimala. I take it that's his wife. Oh, and he's got his dog in his bio. Just gives him lots of points because my dogs are my babies and I love seeing other humans loving on their dogs. So mad points for that, but let's see if they get taken away by this harmful diet advice that he's spreading around the internet. Diet facts you need to accept. Let's see what we have to accept to not be fat. You will starve. It will suck badly. You will wake up starving and still have to do your cardio. You will feel weak and unenthusiastic. Do it anyway. You will wake in the middle of the night starving. Deal with it. Drink some water and go back to bed. Damn. Do not overeat greens to compensate. It will just fuck up your digestive tract and bloat your waistline. Your pumps will not be anything close to off season. Add extra electrolytes to your intra and push harder. He means those little colorful drinks that you see people drinking during their workout. Add more electrolytes to that, shut the freak up and keep moving. No amount of complaining or tricks will change this. Deal with it or lose. Your coach knows this is going to happen to you. Telling him won't help. It makes you look soft. If he makes changes to accommodate you, your coach sucks. This is the reality of getting peeled. Deal with it or quit. Now this sounds just disgusting and harmful to, oh wait, thing is, he's a bodybuilder. And oh, look at that. Looks like he trains other people who want to have their little tootsies grace the competition stage.
Hey everyone, my name is Phil Vizzacaro, aka Phil Viz, and I'm a national level competitive bodybuilder and contest prep coach in the fitness industry. What I'm mostly known for is pushing the educational movement in the fitness industry and working with high level national competitors and pro competitors.
Took me about 5 seconds to find that. And like 7 seconds to watch it. And if you just scroll a tiny bit on the page and squint a little bit, you'll see it says public service announcement to all competitors, meaning people who want and made the choice to get on stage, who want to look like this and that, and are ready to go through what it takes to get to that physique. But some people don't feel like reading, they just feel like getting all emotional and jumping in that comment section. Honestly, that's what happened to me. Actually, it got posted in my workout group and I saw it and I was like, ew, what the freak is this? And then I started reading more and I was like, wait a minute. He just used the word peeled. And that's bodybuilder lingo with their weird ass self. And then I go to the page and I'm like, okay, well, he's a bodybuilder. He's most likely putting it out there for his clients who probably are having a horrible time as they get closer and closer to their comp. But the comments, oh yeah, you know we love drama. I have to read the comments. We already know there's gonna be fighting in there. And that's when we come in to read everyone fighting about a post that they could probably just scroll on past. We have a few body positive type people marching in there ready to tell him how dare you promote eating disorder type behavior, along with the clapbacks from this guy who honestly just looks like, just reeks of, his aura just says, and after reading the comments that he said to people, looks like he has absolutely no time to deal with body positive, love yourself and who you are. If you have a little bit of fat down here, a little bit of fat under here, it's okay. Accept it, love yourself. Does this type of guy look like he's into that? And that he cares? And honestly, it's just kind of funny to see body positive people interact with like the bodybuilder competition type crowd. Because the competition and bodybuilder crowd is a lot different. Actually, complete opposite of body positivity and like fitness body positivity-ness. It's way different. The whole all bodies are good bodies does not work in the competition community because competitions have a specific rubric that they will follow to tell you if your body is good enough or not. The whole how to get a bikini body, just put on a bikini, doesn't fly in the competition community, because if you think you can just put on a bikini and waltz on stage like this and think the judges are gonna say, oh, you're so brave, you're gonna get your feelings hurt in the competition world. People in the body positive community are probably used to being told,
oh, it's okay to eat in moderation. It's okay to eat, you know, some of that and some of this, or you don't feel like working out today. It's fine. You're not fat. You're like curvy and stuff.
Bodybuilders, they will call you fat when you've got like 11% body fat. Here's some references for you guys. Men, this is too much fat for the competition standard, and women, 15 to 22-ish% is still too much fat for the stage, and they will tell you. They will call you slow, lazy, unmotivational. They're gonna tell you that if you don't get your shit together, your fat ass is gonna lose.
Loser!
Because body positive mentality doesn't win competition. And the point to competing for most people is to win. And if you're working with a coach, at least like this, they will make sure to tell you that. You're gonna get called fat. I feel flat after reading this post. I need a cheat meal. You're too fat to be flat. I mean, see, obviously this guy isn't fat or obese. You probably don't even think of those words when you look at him. This is unacceptable. Cue lemon grab.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Perfect, that's what he is when it comes to competition standard. Right, but only applies till you go below 10% body fat for most people, I believe, question mark. I only discuss competition here, nothing about general fitness specifically. So yes, this is only about being peeled. 10% is easy. Who's 10% body fat here? Not my ass. Are you serious? With this ass? I don't think so. Like I said, it's competition world. 10% in their world is easy. What a lot of people have to keep in mind is that this is a very tiny community, the competition community, not body positive. He's pretty much saying, duh, it's for the people who want to get freaky, you know, like really lean, not our kind of freaky. Or maybe they want both, I don't know. Do y'all have energy for getting freaky when you're like that lean? It's for the people who want that gluten hamstring separation. They want the neck veins popping out. They want the ground to shake when they walk in. Freaky type people, a very small community. But of course, this obviously got shared just like in my group. And after it got shared in my group, I seemed to get quite a few messages of, Michelle, look at this. He's spreading this information that's gonna hurt a lot of people mentally. And people are gonna think they have to starve on a diet, and then they're gonna have eating disorder, and then they're gonna die. But context definitely matters, and a lot of you guys probably should read through some things before you get all pissed off. Encouraging people to starve themselves? Are you serious? There's already enough people with eating disorders. Who in their right mind would post something telling people that if they are starving, they should just push through and drink some water? Believe it or not, if you are that starving, then maybe you should freaking eat. It's your body literally telling you what it needs. This is so beyond healthy and destructive. I can't even put it into words. I honestly hope this is a joke. Dude, I read that all in one take. Point. And he ain't budging. Like I said, he's gonna tell you, who are you? When people ask for your advice, then give it. Until then, your word means nothing to anyone reading this, and you don't understand the context, nor do you probably know anything about hard work and sacrifice. Let me get liberal feminist. Am I right? He went right to the liberal feminist, which she could be. I'm not sure. I don't really get into politics, but I'm sure you guys can, you know, fight about it in the comment section, have fun. But she's most likely someone who just believes in like body positivity and all the stuff that they believe in. So someone tried to like explain it to her and he goes, don't bother. She wouldn't understand the first thing about hard work, ab suffering, LOL. She could use some squats. Actually, rethinking this, I'm realizing how ignorant you actually are. You realize this is relating to people eating 6 times a day. Their body fat is low and energy output is high, so they burn through the food. They aren't eating nothing. Educate yourself a little before you show ignorance. I know all about the sport. Everyone who does bodybuilding, especially if you get a coach, it's not healthy. They're very upfront about this. Judges have said you're not going for health. You're going for sick, okay? Sick and looking good is the look that you're going for. So if you know that, just be like, oh, sorry, saw the post, didn't know it was a competition thing, I'll see my way out. No, but everybody has to be right on the internet. around. I know all about the sport and what people do. I'm actually currently getting my master's in sports nutrition and will be a dietitian very soon. So I definitely know my nutrition science. But it's different than competition though. Completely different. Dietitians and like nutritionists usually are going to tell you, unless they're like fucked up in the head, that you shouldn't be starving on a diet. Competition coaches are gonna tell you, oh, you're starving? I don't fucking care. You want a trophy or not? Sorry if I offended you, but the language you're using in this post is definitely damaging. Maybe specify that this is pep talk is only for people in prep phase. Right there. He did. PSA for competitors. No matter which way you look at it, it's not healthy to put your body through this. We know. When I competed, oh, I knew. You know, and I didn't know at first. I got in it to be healthy and then found out very shortly it ain't about health. It's completely about looks and that's it. So shaming people for not starving their bodies enough isn't great in my books. Shaming. There it is. She's part of the body positive like warrior group. Shaming is like their favorite word. And honestly, I just gotta say, like I got fat shamed into losing weight. Very hurtful. But every time everyone complimented me, I just ate a bunch of hot Cheetos. Shaming worked for me. Let me know if like fat shaming worked for you or if it doesn't. I know people like react to certain things different ways, but it helped me. I still hate those people that called me fat and made fun of me, but at the same time, it did help me. Everyone who complimented me just literally said, oh, I look good? Hot Cheetos. Changing the language we use around diets and eating in general is key. So yeah, definitely part of the body positive community. And that's the thing. Not everybody is into this body positive thing, especially bodybuilders. It's definitely not the space to go to if you struggle with eating disorders. I don't recommend it. If you are someone who's super sensitive, like if you even see this like on your homepage, I don't even recommend the internet because I don't know how you can shield yourself from everything. You're gonna see something that's gonna like trigger you a little bit on the internet. There's everything on there. I don't know, it just seems like the body positive community wants everyone to like shift their way of speech and they have to accept what the body positive community says, but the body positive community can't accept that there are people that ain't about that life. And I don't think this Phil guy is gonna change that. Nah, how about you eat a healthy amount of food and be happy with what you look like? You can be healthy without starving yourself. But that's the thing, you can't just eat healthy when you compete and then expect to win. Most likely you're gonna lose. And then they go back and forth again, calls him or her a liberal. And then he or she comes back and says, glad you guys are attempting to look your best. I was just trying to pass a positive message to those who you're calling fat. Show me where I called someone fat. Right there. He did. He said show him. I'm sure they're friends, but he still called him fat. It's something that I hear all the time when it comes to competition. Heck, I'm obese compared to these competitors. Don't even fight it because compared to them, yes I am. I better not walk my ass on stage compared to the, I just bought hot Cheetos sweatpants. That's where my head is right now. Not in the same mentality as these competitors. Y'all really out here with eating disorders. Look who's talking, Snowflake Libby. Hit the treadmill. Don't come to my page with your depression. Not my fault you hate your life. Damn. Okay, so that's all I really needed to read. It's pretty much the same thing in the comments and the back and forth. Someone says this isn't healthy and he says, fuck off. Hit the treadmill. But the bodybuilder world is definitely not a safe space if you follow people like Tess Holliday. They do not accept the fat. They don't accept almost any fat. And they will tell you that they don't accept it while telling you you're fat and to get your shit together. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that there are certain groups out here that expect everybody else to see their way and like use their language and change what they think and accept this and that, but they can accept that there are other groups out there that don't want to accept that. All you acceptance type groups need to start accepting that there are people that are not like you. Not everyone has the mentality like you. Not everyone believes in body positivity. Some people don't mind developing an eating disorder so they can get a plastic trophy and become an IFBB pro after who knows how long and spend thousands of dollars saying no to hot Cheetos and finally being able to put IFBB pro next to your Instagram name. Only to find that most people don't know what the fuck that is. Some people want that life and that's fine. It's not for me. Hot Cheetos is my life. But if other people want to do that and they know like the dangers of competing, have fun. More snacks for my ass. Not everyone does trigger warnings or changes their language to follow the rubric of body positivity. Not everybody accepts stretch marks, cellulite, stomach fat.
Thank you so much for keeping me happy, for keeping me alive. Thank you. I'm gonna continue to listen to you.
Some people don't, and if you do, that's you, and if you don't, then that's you too. You know how in like the body positive space, like if you're having like a day and you don't feel like working out, they're like, it's fine, sit down, just breathe, and eat your favorite food. If that makes you happy, eat your favorite food and just work on your mental health for the day. Don't do any activity. Competition world would say, oh, you having a bad day? Cool. Did you get your workout in? Oh, you're having a mental breakdown? Lift that mental breakdown out in the weight room. You're tired of chicken? I don't fucking care.
Now, eat it.
And shut the hell up. That's the mentality. It's hard, it's rough, but at the same time when I did it, it's almost liberating just to have that much control. Am I interested in doing it again? Ew. No. Anyway, I thought I would get on here and just tell you, if you see posts like this, they're mostly talking about a very tiny community. And if you have a problem with posts like this and they like damage you in some way, I don't really know what to tell you. You need to make it clear to yourself mentally that this is for a certain group of people. And if it hurts you or like, you know, brings you back to those ED past that you had, I don't know how to shield yourself from that, because you're gonna come across something that's gonna trigger you. You know, you do have to learn how to mentally function with this kind of stuff floating around on the internet. Otherwise, don't be on the internet. And like I said, if you're someone that struggles with just binging, other eating disorders, I really never recommend doing competitions. I was a binger, I got into competitions, oh hell, got real bad. Okay kids, so what did mommy teach you today? Some people get called fat when they look like this in certain communities. Eating healthy does not win competition. Doing unhealthy and painful shit does. Well, I mean, not all the time, only one person can win, but you know what I mean. And of course, get your ass on the treadmill. Seriously, we like, at least like movement going on. We are a firm believer of getting your ass up in this channel. You ain't gotta take it to the extreme, but move. Get outside, you guys, it's spring. Take your dogs for a walk. Go enjoy moving. Get on it.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your